Thank you. 146 years ago today, Union soldiers read the Emancipation Proclamation for the first time here in Florida. A reenactment in the state capitol comes one day after Governor Rick Scott signed massive changes to election law that would make voting more difficult. Mike Vasalinda has the latest from our exclusive Capitol News Bureau.
On May 20th, 1865, Union soldiers read President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation in Florida for the first time. The event is reenacted each year in Tallahassee.
The Negroes are now free men.
But many African Americans believe that a 158-page elections bill signed into law Thursday will do them more harm than good.
I think that the Justice Department is going to weigh in on this. Basically, what you're doing is you're taking away citizen rights to actually vote.
Despite claims to the contrary, the legislation allows county supervisors to cut early voting in half to as few as 8 6-hour days. Secretary of State Kurt Browning says that will save small counties money.
I do not see that as a reduction of early voting. I think it's a good common sense approach to being able to not use this whole one-size-fits-all mentality.
The legislation is being described as a proactive approach at fighting election fraud, but in recent years only 4 cases have been prosecuted. Still, another provision would give lawmakers a second chance if they write misleading ballot information for constitutional amendments. Elections law expert Ron Meyer successfully argued against several amendments last fall.
And what this legislation tries to do is take away from the court the right to make sure that the people understand what they're voting for.
The new law also makes it harder to change your address on short notice. In Tallahassee, Mike Vasalinda, WPTV News Channel 5.
Now, under the legislation, voters who change their address on Election Day will have to vote a provisional ballot. In past elections, only about half of all provisional ballots have been considered valid and counted.